welcome to Ezra's Chronicles, a place where poetry, wisdom, and faith are embraced. Today I'll be introducing you to somebody who's really near and dear to my heart. That's Charles Bukowski. He's my totem animal slash bard father. He's one of the most raw and authentic voices in modern poetry. Through this presentation, we'll explore his life, his unique style, and three of his poems that align with the theme of new beginnings, as this subject resonates with 2025 as a new year, as well as my own exploration into making videos and becoming more versed in literature, primarily poetry. Okay, so here we are. Who was Charles Bukowski? Charles Bukowski was born in Enderbach, Germany in 1920 and moved to Los Angeles with his family at a young age. He grew up in poverty, endured an abusive childhood that greatly influenced his writing. Bukowski worked blue collar jobs and struggled with alcoholism before finding literary success. His work is deeply personal, often inspired by his life in the gritty underbelly of Los Angeles. Over his career, he published more than 40 books, including poetry, short stories, and novels. Themes in Bukowski's poetry. The heart of Bukowski's poetry is an exploration of resilience, survival, and finding beauty in life's chaos. He captured the struggles of the everyday person, turning the mundane into something profound. His work often touches on the possibility of renewal, new beginnings that emerge even in the darkest times. These themes resonate with readers who appreciate the unfiltered approach to life. Charles Bukowski is the poet who got me writing again, so I'm thankful for that. I also have themes of abuse and street life in my younger years, and I'd say that Bukowski is my spirit forefather, my totem tier in German. We have so much in common. He's the reason why this channel exists. So, this is our featured poem. Number one, it's called Roll the Dice. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All others are tests of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You will be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it, do it, do it, do it, all the way, all the way. You will ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is. The Laughing Heart by Charles Bukowski, read by Ezra Gotson. Your life is your life. Don't let it be clubbed into dank submission. Be on the watch. There are ways out. There is a light somewhere. It may not be much light, but it beats the darkness. Be on the watch. The gods will offer you chances. Know them. Take them. You can't breathe death, but you can beat death in life sometimes. And the more often you learn to do it, the more light there will be. Your life is your life. Know it while you have it. You are marvelous. The gods wait to delight in you. The Bluebird. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him. I say, stay in there. I'm not going to let anybody see you. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I pour whiskey on him and inhale cigarette smoke, and the whores and the bartenders and the grocery clerks never know that he's in there. There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too tough for him. I say, stay down. Do you want to mess me up? You want to screw up the works? You want to blow my book sales in Europe? There's a bluebird in my heart that wants to get out, but I'm too clever. I only let him out at night sometimes, when everybody's asleep. I say, I know that you're there, so don't be sad. Then I put him back, but he's singing a little in there. I haven't quite let him die, and we sleep together like that, with our secret pact, and it's nice enough to make a man weep, but I don't weep, do you? Bukowski's influence on new beginnings. Charles Bukowski's poetry resonates with those seeking change or a fresh start. His life itself is a testament to resilience. He achieved literary fame later in his life, proving it's never too late for new beginnings. Through his unflinching honesty, Bukowski inspires us to face life head on, turning even the most challenging moments into opportunities for growth and renewal. Takeaways from Bukowski's work. What can we learn from Bukowski? First, he teaches us to embrace risk and vulnerability as essential steps towards growth. Second, he reminds us that we have the power to take control of our lives, no matter how dire the circumstances. And finally, he shows us that beauty can often be found in the smallest unexpected moments of renewal. Closing thoughts. In closing, Charles Bukowski work offers a In closing, Charles Bukowski's work offers a raw and unfiltered perspective on life. His poetry reminds us to persevere, embrace change, and find hope even in the darkest times. He encourages us to see life not as a fixed path, but as a series of new beginnings, each filled with potential. Thank you, YouTube, and I hope this glimpse into his life and poetry inspires you to explore his work further. Q&A. Now that we've explored Bukowski's life and poetry, I'd like to hear your thoughts or answer any questions you might have. What resonates with you most about his perspective on life and new beginnings? Thank you once again. Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Ezra Godson, aka the Bastard Bard. I wish you Godspeed and farewell.